All right. All right. All right. Let's try that again. So, we are going to resume with Astral Farm and Luna. I believe we left off around, well, it's the 15th of spring. I believe we had just tried to make it to, not the bottom of the mines, but starting to make our way towards the silver floors. Let's see, it's been a while, so got to sell some fish. Keep making that money. That was our first jade at the run too, I believe. Alright, so we passed out last night. It didn't seem like we made it home. Granny Evelyn sent us a letter in the mail. I know you're just getting started as a gardener, so I wanted to give you a little tip. Most crops only grow in one season. When summer arrives, your spring crops will all die out, so plan ahead. Don't worry, Granny Evelyn, we've got that under control. Finally got our first 3 carrots harvested. That'll be nice. I think they're a pretty good source of energy. Well, maybe not our first 3 if we had a couple. Trying to pick up where we left off. We just got to water our crops for the morning. Go check on our little chickies. And maybe hit the mines again. We've got the copper pickaxe now, so all of our progress is effectively doubled. I feel like we're flying through now. Also, haven't checked the calendar in a while, so it might be a good idea to do that and make sure there's no new events or something we're missing. Birthdays, whatnot. I do have a couple of quality life mods on. So one is UI info suite. Basically, it just tells me when I have, you know, skill experience. It already told me that I leveled up in farming today. It also tells me like the labeling of my various crops that are planted and how long until they're grown. When I'm placing things like sprinklers and scarecrows, that will also like give me their radius so I know exactly how to organize things. And then it also gives me a couple of daily things, so it tells me that my axe is being worked on and when it'll be ready, that it's salmonberry season, that I have really good luck. It also tells me things like, oh hey, it's this person's birthday, don't forget to talk to them, or it's the traveling cart today, don't forget to go check out what she has in store. That's probably my favorite one to use. UI info suite. I use it quite a bit. I don't think, whoa, that's not what I meant to do. I don't think Demetrius has come yet. Yeah, we haven't made quite enough money yet for him to come. Maybe that'll be today. Okay, so we've got our plants watered, we got our chickens taken care of. Let's go bring a couple things with us for food purposes. We can sell, I think, some of these horseradishes are just taking up space. And then we can go look at the calendar, get an idea of what's coming up this week, and then maybe we'll hit the mines. The other mods that I have are running late. This just makes the clock on the top move in minutes instead of in 10-minute intervals. But it doesn't actually change the timing at all. I still can't pause or speed up time or anything like that. Okay, we've got, looks like a 2-day festival. I vaguely remember it being 3 days, so I'm not sure what that's all about. Pam's birthday in a couple days, Shane's birthday in a couple days, and then the bookseller comes back. No help wanted post. It looks like at the end I cleared the 10 slimes challenge, so we can now go check out the Adventurers Guild. Robin is still missing an axe. Still trying to hit that level 40, like I said, to start picking up that iron in the mines. And we're still working on that silo. I think my only thing that's slowing me down in the silo is the... I want to say the clay, if I remember correctly. I definitely want to keep an eye out for artifact spots. Or maybe just want to spend a little bit of time hoeing up some random dirt and try to get that. We do have low energy today. I guess that's right, I did pass out. That will do it. I forgot I haven't built the bridge yet. Maybe we should bring some wood over. Okay. Spend the time getting clay. Nah, I'll get some clay here and again in the mines slowly, but we'll get it built up. For now, let's head kind of back home to drop off these clams. Say hi to people as we go. Oh, I forgot I wasn't trying to click through the commentary. We're supposed to be making friends, so this is a good reminder. Thank you, Leah. Why did you become a farmer? I've got some options here, but I think my favorite is to follow in Grandpa's footsteps. That's very sweet to honor your grandfather like that. Thanks. Pick up some salmon berries while we go. Oh, and we got a cutscene with Jazz and Vincent. Something smells, Jazz says. Why is it locked? I want to explore the sewers. I think Gunther has the key. Professor Gunther? The man who runs the museum? Why do you think he has it? I saw a big rusty old key fall out of its pocket one time. A creepy sewer door like this has just got to be a match for a big rusty old key. Oh, sounds like something was down there. Something moving around in there. Must be Krobus. But we don't know that yet. It is pretty slimy and gross. The sewer. This town is so small, it sucks. I have to drive like 20 miles to buy any decent clothes. That's why I usually just order online. What? I'm curious if that's some of the new like dialogue. I am in a habit of just clicking through a lot of conversations, and so I certainly am not probably the best judge of whether or not dialogue is new or not, but I don't know, I feel like that's a cute little addition, regardless of when it was added. We are full up on inventory again, but we can get rid of some trash if we actually get some quality here. It looks like we did. Oh, walked away too fast. And let's see, what can I get rid of for Robin's axe? Maybe I just eat some? That way I can pick up a couple more things. And then, I know there was those bubble spots. I've been trying to use every opportunity I get to fish in bubble spots. But, well, maybe they won't be there when I get back. I was gonna say my inventory space isn't particularly amenable to a nice long day of fishing, but maybe we won't even have to choose. Just get all the salmon berries while we're walking by, since it is a really good source of energy this early in the game. And then we'll go mining. Haven't forgot, our big goal today was mining. That'll do. We'll have to make sure we bring all our tools with us and clear out a little bit more of that walkway. I think this is my donate chest. That's pretty typical for me. Oh, that was already in there. Let's see. Okay, let's sell the clams. Make sure that's in the right chest so I don't accidentally eat it one of these days. We'll bring the spring onions, carrots, and salmon berries with us to the mines. Sell the horseradish. They're not super energy worthy. Let's double check. I don't think clay. Yeah, I still need 3 more clay. Maybe we'll get lucky and get that today. Let's see, Monday, I think Robin should be home. And we'll stop by and give her her axe. That way I don't have to carry it around in my inventory. And as soon as we get 2,000 gold, we will be going straight to Pierre's to get a bigger backpack. Hey, you found my axe. What a relief. I almost chopped my toe off with the other one I was using. Thank you. Well, that doesn't sound good, but I'm also a little curious as to how you let that happen. You know, I labeled this stream Mine Mayhem because that's what I was planning on doing, is doing a bunch of mining. But I'm starting to wonder, depending on what that festival is tomorrow, it's 2 days long, if we will rename a little bit. Don't want to miss out on the festival. Let's see. Okay. Definitely want to keep that on me. I need to remember to use my cherry bombs. Food is also important. Let's just put this a little bit closer to the way I usually like it. And we go. Let's see, goals today. So, we made it to 30. Okay, got it. My goals today would definitely be to make it to 40. And in order to help us do that, a little trick I like to do is to pick up one of the candles that's on the ground, use it to light my path as I walk through. Because a lot of times, maybe not a lot of times, but enough times, there's been a floor or like a staircase spawned that I didn't even notice. So I like to just carry that candle around. That way I can check out all the spaces before I start just chopping every single rock in my way. Sometimes though, you get a floor like this where you don't actually have any candles on the ground because there's lanterns. So I just try to be really cognizant of if I break a rock, I walk through it especially if I don't have a glow ring yet, which I do in this file, so that helps as well. But if I don't, it can get very dark, for example. So something I would do is like hit a rock and then make sure I walk through the rock so that I can be absolutely certain I didn't just completely miss a staircase that I spawned. Just gonna get this row of copper here and then go down that staircase that I can see. Maybe eat some food while we've not got any enemies around. Probably just eat this whole little stack of spring onions. Not too worried about health at this point. And inventory space is always crucial. Nice little clustering of copper ore, so I'm going to use one of my cherry bombs for that. Oh, I think this is our first bat of the file. Don't know how well my sword will hold up against him, so we will just run away this time, since we already had the staircase. I see a gem node over there. I definitely want to hit that real quick. There's always a potential to get something good. I would consider an emerald pretty good. Let's see, level 34. I forgot I had the glow ring when I picked up the torch, so I think my glow ring and the torch probably are pretty equivalent in terms of how much light we get, so I'm okay with getting rid of the torch for now. Throw this extra stuff into the chest. Keep on crafting those copper bars. In terms of copper bars, we will want to upgrade our hoe, watering can, and trash can eventually. I don't see a huge rush on them just yet. Probably the watering can next, as I don't yet have any way of making sprinklers. But no rush, definitely the backpack is our next priority in terms of money. I see an amethyst node over there. Oh, and another one at the bottom, so definitely want to pick those up. They are good money this early on. Good experience points too, for that matter. Oops. Misclicked there. Hopefully the bomb gets us some rocks or something good at least. Okay, let's get this other amethyst. And moving right along. Let's see. Oh, for some reason I thought I had already found the staircase. So, not moving right along, but looking for said staircase. There's a couple of those little, I don't know what they're called. Call them a gremlin. Gremlins following me, so I was just moving to a different space to run away of sorts. Try to keep them from bugging me. Oh, there's a whole bunch here. And we've got a swarm coming my way, so might have to keep an eye on my energy here. My weapon is not very good to really killing any of these. Takes a very long time at the moment. I think we'll just grab this copper and skedaddle. Okay, already got that. Oh, already got 2 staircases. Just want to grab the copper then. And 1 more to 40. Look at that. 11 p.m., so pretty good timing in terms of just making it to the next elevator floor and heading home. If we are, there we go. A little bit luckier with the staircase there. Just make sure there's nothing hiding down in that corner. And heading out. We got a chest. We got a slingshot. That's pretty typical on level 40. Throw that in our chest. See what else we want to bring with us. Let's, we have enough to make our first iron bar, so let's get one of those going overnight. And copper just to fill the other furnace. Want to leave our carrots here. They're a good source of energy in the mines. We should be able to get our copper axe tomorrow, though, so let's bring the geodes at least so we can break those. If by some miracle we make enough money that we can upgrade another tool, I don't see the harm in it, so I will bring copper bars home, just in case we have the opportunity. I'm not sure we will. Selling the emerald and amethyst, some of the gems might help, though. We'll see. Put a couple fish away, too. There's actually, I think, more fish in that chest ready to be sold, but I'm full up on inventory space right now. But regardless, tomorrow should be an easy purchase of the next backpack. So we'll have more space. And we won't have to worry too much about hauling things this way and that. Alright. Let's see. Amethysts, emeralds, earth crystals. Maybe keep one of them. I don't remember if I have a second one to make a second mayo machine, but that would be nice. And whose birthday was it this week? Pam and Shane? I don't remember. We will sell it all. What does it take to build that second mayo machine? Stone and wood, earth crystal, copper bar. Oh, I already had some spare copper bars in here. Probably from wanting to do an upgrade the last time. So in that case, I will craft this extra mayo machine, just so I don't forget tomorrow. Let's see. If we have enough money, this will be my reminder to pick a tool to upgrade. Otherwise, we will just water our spots and see what the festival is. We leveled up farming this morning, so we do get an extra proficiency in a couple of our tools. We now have a crafting recipe of the bee house, as well as a couple other things. I don't think... Do we need honey to craft the bee house? Not honey. Syrup? I don't think we have any tappers yet. Do we even have the recipe for tappers? That is something we'll have to check. Let's see. So, bee house. Yep, needs a maple syrup. Yeah, I don't even have the tapper recipe yet to get a maple syrup, so skill-wise, I believe that's a foraging skill. We'll have to get foraging up. Looking at the crafting, I forgot I had the recipe for a sprinkler. So now that we are low enough to start getting iron ore, maybe we also prioritize just a little bit of a couple of sprinklers just to take the load off. What else? Bait maker. We still haven't built the, what's it called? The bridge over to the other side to get coral sea urchin. I don't see myself fishing specifically for things that need bait though right now, as I have regular bait at least. Haven't found any moss yet to make fancy deluxe bait that apparently causes fish to bite even faster and increase the size of the fishing bar. It's pretty exciting. So let's just keep doing what we're doing. We've got a letter. Pierre is offering to sell us fertilizers now. Gonna go pet Mr. Christopher. And water all of our crops, as is our morning habit. Got a good batch of carrots growing, it looks like. That'll be nice for more deep mine dives. I forgot we managed to buy a couple strawberries. That's always nice. Looks like we planted 9 of them, and then I saw there was one in my chest as well, which, if I am remembering correctly, kept with the intention of being able to plant it in either the greenhouse or, oops, managed to not pet you somehow, or next spring early, something like that, whichever comes first. Couple more of our daily eggs, thank you chickens. Last couple plots of watering. Have we sold? There it is. All the types of eggs we have. And another parsnip, we'll hang on to that. It's Pam's birthday soon, she loves parsnips. I would have loved to get a gold parsnip for her, but I don't think... Yeah, we don't have any other parsnips planted. So, it's okay, we'll give her a regular parsnip and she'll still love it just the same. In terms of today, we did manage to make enough money to turn in another tool to Pierre. Usually I like to upgrade my watering can next, but it does not look like it's going to be a rainy day tomorrow. Maybe we'll upgrade... what makes more sense? Lose a day of watering, or keep trugging along the simple watering can. I think we'll just turn in the trash can for tomorrow, or today. And that way we can keep watering. And the trash can will still be helpful too. We do have, you know, only one or shortly 2 rows worth of inventory space, and so I trash things often enough that having at least a little bit of passive trashing income would be nice. Looks like we've got a new quest today. Oh. See, it says... Okay, I'm starting to wonder, do we have a glitch? Or did I somehow miss a trigger? Because now it is showing that yesterday was supposed to be a festival. I told myself I wouldn't wiki. So, we will... Maybe what we'll do is if we still don't get anything triggering today, if we don't get anything triggered today, and tomorrow looks the same, maybe we will log in without mods. Because there's always an option, always a possibility that mods are the problem. So let's play today. I don't know what that festival even is or how it gets triggered or anything. So we'll play today normal as if everything's fine. And then if we still don't see or hear anything about a festival, we will start tomorrow. Over. or, you know, finish today, let it save, and then we'll load in tomorrow without mods. Got some nice new gems to donate. While I'm here, let's upgrade the copper trash can. Since I'm doing the trash can, it's actually a little cheaper. And that works. I can always get more seeds or something. Let's donate what we just found from Clint. We got a standing geode decoration. Thank you, Gunther. Couple more geodes. Plus one from that trash can. Let's go back and crack those open. Let's see if we can get anything else to turn around and donate. Celestine, that was the name of the blue one. I think we did just turn that one in though. So we can just sell those right back in order to get more space to crack open a couple more. Sandstone, that one I think needs to be donated still. There's one of our 3 clay that we still need. 2 more, that's a little frustrating. Turn in the sandstone, and that should give us enough space to crack open our last 2 geodes. I should have grabbed my pack on the way over here, but I was not thinking about it. Oh, and of course, while it did give us the inventory space, we got another reward, so we just won't pick up that reward, otherwise we will once again be out of inventory space and unable to crack open these last 2 geodes. Thunder egg, okay. I wasn't gonna go pick up the painting, but since we have to turn in the thunder egg anyway, I guess it all just works out. Thunder egg, that seems fun. A night on Echo Hill. Or Eco Hill? I guess it doesn't have an H in it. I don't know. Alright, let's go get that pack upgrade. That'll be nice. And then maybe we go check for salmon berries and spring onions in the forest. And see where that takes us. Welcome to Pierre's. How can I help you? Come and get it, folks. Coupons for 50% off your purchase at Joja Mart. Well, any takers? You know, I'm not a huge fan of Pierre. He does some things, there's some cutscenes that kind of irk me sometimes, but I don't know, that seems like a really inappropriate thing to do, is to advertise your store inside of another store such that you're stealing customers. Is that allowed? Pierre's sad. He said he can't match those prices. And now Morris rubs it in his face. It must be so difficult for you to lose your loyal customers like that. Hey, Jacquelineac, is that how you say that? How you doing? Soon the whole town will realize. Let's see if we can buy a couple of seeds from Pierre. What do I want? I was just talking about getting more parsnip seeds, but I won't have them grown in time for Pam's birthday, so if I do, it would just be for me. Cauliflower seeds always are worth a lot, and I would have them grown in time for the end of the season. They grow in 12 days. It's the 16th. They would grow just barely in time. Let's do that. Let's see. Oh, we don't want to forget about our bag, though. Let's purchase that up first. And now let's get the rest with cauliflower seeds. Fill that sucker up. We got 13. Go plant those. Do a quick sweep of the Cindersap forest, and then we'll go hit up the mines. Look at that. We've got 2 rows now of our inventory space. That's great. Honestly, it's life-changing, I feel like. I don't really have room for that, do I? Let's see. Tuck it behind our little, oh, what's it called? Fireplace. Make sure we plant... Oops, I wanted to go this way. And actually, that is finally the clay that we needed, so we'll have to make sure we go get our silo here soon. I've been trying to plant my crops in sections of 3 in order to help, I don't know, in order, like, for once the watering can is upgraded, to better, more efficiently be able to water things, but haven't had a chance to upgrade that yet. We said we were gonna go check out the Cindersap forest real quick. Bring that in case there's any bubbles. Don't need all of my tools. Oh. Don't need a bamboo rod, do I? I'm gonna be getting more salmon berries. So, let us go. Couple salmon berries. Looks like there's even a dandelion. That'll be nice. Forgot to bring my scythe with me to clear up some of this extra weeds that got stuck a little bit there. Did I pick up that? There it is. I thought that salmonberry didn't quite fall into my zone. Got a nice little bubble spot. Good thing I went back for that fishing rod. Let's see. Just fish a couple. I do want to hit the mines up, so don't want to go too far. Let's see, maybe... Oops, forgot to angle that cast. Maybe we go 3 fish. I've gotten 1 sunfish. See what the next 2 are, and then we'll head on our way. Otherwise, it could take all day. So, 2 sunfish and a chub. Bubbles are still going strong. Pains me to leave them sometimes. I feel like we've gotten some really good RNG about having bubbles this save file. But we have a mission and don't want to stray from it. Oh, and it worked out. The bubbles are gone, so no FOMO there. To the mines. Should be about 5 o'clock by the time we get there, I feel like. Maybe a little after. Let's see how far down we can get. Getting our first look at the frozen levels. It is a little bit late, so I'll be happy to hit even 5 levels or so. Just enough to start getting some of that iron ore. That way we can maybe put some sprinklers out. That'd be nice. I think all the fish basically come with me for food except that sunfish. And that sunfish. Oops, not that. Otherwise, we will go on our way. I haven't seen any indications of a festival. I've been waiting for like something to pop up in the corner, or walking through town I didn't see any signs. So I think we will reload without mods in order to see if we can at least hit day 3 of whatever the festival is. Another bubble spot, but again, 6 o'clock now, hitting the mines. Definitely want to try to hit 5 levels. It might be tight, actually, as it is just doing, just trying to get through the iron floors. Iron takes a couple extra hits, so we will see. Jury is still out. But it's a decent luck day, so maybe we can get lucky. Or, you know, if it just doesn't seem like it's gonna happen, we can just hit this floor a couple of times to try to just get iron ore. That might be more the move right now. Now that we have to 2-hit all of these rocks, it's gonna take a lot more. A lot more energy out of me. Ooh, this is a really good find though. Just get this cherry bomb as close as possible. 16 iron ore right like that. Thank you, cherry bomb. Yeah, see, I really want to get lower in order to get a better weapon. Got some new ideas to sleep on, so looks like I made it to the next level in combat. That'll be nice. Let's see, about 2 hours to go 2 floors. 3 more to go. Can we make it? Let's make a couple cherry bombs. Not too many, just a few. Well, see, once again, I made them and forgot to use them. Let's put one up in this corner. And eat some food while we're at it. Good use of a cherry bomb. Thank you for the ladder. Oh my goodness, Dust Sprite Frenzy. See, normally I'd be thrilled. Dust Sprites have a chance of dropping coal, they have a chance of dropping coffee beans. And once you've slain enough of them with the combat like the Adventurers Guild combat, what's it called? Monsters in the Deep or enemies or I don't know, whatever that extra quest is called. It gives you a really great ring that increases the chance of loot dropping from every subsequent monster that you kill. One of my actually not even one of, it is my favorite ring in the whole game. But my weapon right now is just so slow going. I think at this point, since I spent so much time killing the monsters, I might as well finish. And then at least every subsequent rock that we hit gives us a better chance of dropping us a ladder. Don't think we're gonna quite manage to make it to 45, but we still have a chance. We'll keep trying. Thank you. That's 2 for 2, that the cherry bombs have worked in my favor. We want to plant another one here. Okay, only have to do one more floor. I think we can make it. Really, it amazes me though how some speedrunners manage to make it so far in the mines so quickly. I'm sure it's a matter of A, experience, and 2, prioritizing and not getting distracted from said goals, but I am certainly no match. Takes me several trips to make it down the mines. That's okay. It's fun. Whoop. Alright. 12:30. Hopefully just enough time and just enough energy to make it. There it is. Let's take a quick glance and then skedaddle, hoping for some fun gem mines, gem nodes. Let's see, pop some iron in there. Didn't realize I hadn't set anything up before I left. Get my tools back for tomorrow. We've got a single iron bar. I think we'll try to get maybe 5 of them going. We'll set up some basic sprinklers. But for now, see, it'll be another couple days before we go get our trash cans so we can throw basic things in there. Let's bring back some of the materials. I think that is good. More than happy to keep a bunch of the extra food and whatnot in the mining chest because it will go fast. It's after 1. I'm not quite sure how long it takes me to get home, but I'd rather finally pick up this fish. So we can sell it. Even if it's not tonight, I at least have it on my inventory to sell tomorrow. Alright. We will not make it, is my guess. Maybe I can slip at my house. I could slip at my house. Can't sell anything though. Barely making it 1:59 to bed. We did make it to level 2 combat tonight. Life elixir recipe. just a little bit of money. Nothing crazy there. And the day is over. I am going to relaunch here real quick, so just hang with me. Don't mind the black screen. Just gonna try to launch the game without any mods and see if that lets us go to this mystery festival. Fingers crossed that it works out. But one way or the other, it is Wednesday. We've got some fish to sell, fish to maybe eat. Some spring foraging in our inventory. Looks like plenty of carrots ready. And a letter in the mail from our dad. How's country life going for you? It's been lonely here without you, but I'm proud of what you're doing. P.S. I found an envelope with some money Grandpa left for you. 500 gold. Thank you, Grandpa. Let's sell some fish. I feel like I'm a bit of a hoarder when it comes to this game. Definitely probably don't need to keep all of these forageables, but I am. At least until I can prove to myself that I don't need to. Let's water all of our crops. Make sure we go say hi to the chickies. And then, let's see, I guess I should check what the luck is of the day. Where's my other chicken? Do we see another chicken wrestling around? Oh, way down there. Hard to see with all this grass grown thick. I think it'll probably be another Mines Day. Need a scythe to pick up that rice, but we can wait till they're all grown in. Those are good food chubs, especially higher quality chubs. The spirits are very happy today, so it could very well be a good day to go to the mines. What did I forget? Robin wanted an anchovy. Do we think we have time to grab her an anchovy? We've got a new quest to go to the bottom of the mine since we did make it to 40. Robin gave us her money for finding her axe. Still have to build that silo. Can maybe do that today. I don't remember quite how much of everything she needs, but I don't think it's too much, and that's what the copper bars were for. I remember now. I stole one to make that extra mayo machine. That's what the 5 copper bars were for, is for getting the silo. That's okay. We've got more in the mine chest. We just have to make our way up there at some point. And if we're going to be requesting a silo from Robin, we'll already be in that area anyway, so no big deal. See if there's any quests today. Looks like there is. Okay, so once again, something's going on. It looked like there was supposed to be a festival. It was 3 days. On the 15th, the calendar spot was blank, and I thought maybe I misunderstood and it was 2 days. On the 16th calendar was blank, but the 15th and 17th had little stars. So I thought maybe it was my mods causing the game to glitch. But now the 17th is still blank, and I still have no indications of what the holiday or event was supposed to be. So I'm at a loss. This is a no wiki run, so I will just have to shrug and hope next year or subsequent festivals don't do that, work out better, whatever you want to call it. If anyone ends up watching and has the information, I wouldn't mind being told just out of curiosity's sake, especially since there's nothing to be done about it now. And I'll have to wait until next spring regardless. We do have 2 separate anchovy requests, so I might have forgotten and or not bothered to try to catch Robin's anchovy, but since Abigail wants one too, I think it is valid to try to catch a couple. And being here reminds me also that I need to get enough wood in order to build that bridge to the other side of the beach. Check out the tide pools, get some coral and sea urchins. So maybe we should add some wood chopping into our near future. And for that matter, I think too we are only level 2 foraging, which came up when we were talking about maybe building a bee house. We need a maple syrup for that, which means we need a tapper, which we don't have the recipe for yet. So maybe some chopping of wood would be beneficial for a couple reasons. Foraging level tappers, bee houses, and access to sea urchins and coral. Just from a little bit of chopping, it sounds like a pretty good deal. Still no anchovies yet. But that's okay. We're also working on a fishing level. Man, lots of sardines today. Okay, it is a sardine party? I don't know, I was trying to think of a word that also started with S that sounded fun for the alliteration of it, but couldn't, and here we are. Lots of sardines, though. Oops, is that cast? I thought I heard a door. Oh, that's why. Hi, Elliot. Elliot is so hard to befriend, I feel like, early on. He's in his house so often. And until you get level 2 hearts with him, you can't just barge in and say hi and get to know him. I feel like the only times I ever see him is, sure, he comes out to stand on the beach or kind of on the bridge between the beach and town, but I'm not usually walking around town, I feel like, at that same time of day. I feel like the only way I ever see Elliot is at the saloon on, what, probably Fridays? But it's okay. We'll get him eventually. Especially once his birthday comes around, if we manage to get him something that he likes for his birthday, then that'll just help that much more. I can't believe we managed to fill up our entire inventory already. It's so crazy to me. I feel like this always happens where I struggle with one row of inventory space, and then all of a sudden I manage to unlock the next, and yet still run out of inventory space so quickly. What's that all about? Oops, not quite far enough for the bubbles. I guess just the idea that, I don't know, less pressure, feeling like you don't have to be so, not stingy, but just aware of space. So you stop being aware and therefore it fills up that much quicker. I don't know. But I feel like that happens too between rows 2 and 3, where I'll get used to having 2 rows and what that means for inventory. And it'll feel too little, feel too little, feel too little. Finally, you can afford the big backpack upgrade, 10,000 gold. And for all of 2 seconds, it feels like you have all of the space in the world. And those 2 seconds are gone, and then you don't have enough space again. Finally, I think that was our first anchovy. Yep, first anchovy. So I'll see if we can't catch another one. And then see if we can't find Robin and Abigail. Just fishing at this bubble spot, trying to find that second anchovy. Is this it? No. A herring. Oh, but I've gotten a herring yet. Ooh, a sonar bobber fishing tackle. So I don't yet have a rod that can use it, but once I do, it shows what fish is on the line before you catch it. It's an interesting idea. I feel like sometimes you, especially when you're looking for a fish in particular, you can figure out what it is by its pattern if you've been fishing for that one thing long enough. But there's definitely enough fish that I do not know. Generally speaking, I feel like I can distinguish easy versus hard, or again, if I'm fishing in one spot for ages, I can figure it out or have a pretty good guess. But that's interesting. I like that you can just immediately know what fish is on the line. Good addition. Now until I actually have a rod to use it, but I can't wait. And it did look like we were out of energy there, so eat a quick leek and keep going because we are only 1 of 2 anchovies in. I don't know, is the timing of day matter? Because I don't think I feel like it's been a long time of trying to catch this anchovy and just getting a bunch of other fish. But again, more money, more experience, so not the end of the world, just means no mining probably today. Thought that was it, but it was a sardine. Sea jelly. I love the sea jellies from the ocean. I believe that is a +1 fishing bonus if I eat it. Yeah, +1 fishing for 7 minutes. About half the day. Maybe less, considering the minigame pauses. I don't know, does your food buff keep going if you're in the minigame? Because time doesn't. Another sea jelly, that's nice. Oh, I'm out of energy. Okay. Well, I appreciate my person telling me instead of just casting anyway and passing out, because I wasn't paying attention. And there goes our bubbles. Thank you for being of service. Well, I think, considering it's 5, we might be best off waiting and trying to catch a second anchovy tomorrow at this point. Going to find Robin to make sure we can actually give the anchovy to somebody today. Let's see, what am I going to leave here? I definitely want to bring the Nautilus shell. Definitely want to bring my food. And then as much of the fish as we can carry. That looks good. I definitely don't need the geodes. What else don't I need here? Yeah, that's fine. That can sit. Actually, I'll eat it real quick. Who knows? I can always use up the energy at the end of the day. Let's see if we can't find Robin. Wednesday, I feel like she's just probably going to be at home or outside her home. Definitely not here in the saloon. Going on a little hunt for Robin. Curious as to see what quality those are. Basic. Totally fine. There she is. The request is to bring her the anchovy. So, Robin, here you go. Oh, so you saw the bulletin I posted. It looks perfect. Here's your payment as promised. Hey there, Luna. I was just daydreaming about some new carpentry projects. Are you doing okay at your place? How's the woodwork in your cottage holding up? Grab, leek, salmonberry, and let's see, maybe give Mr. Linus the salmonberry since we're here. This is a great gift. Thank you. I don't know you well enough to trust you. Sorry. Interesting thing after giving you a gift, but I do get it. Sounds like people are pretty mean to you. He's talked before about people throwing rocks at his tent, turning off his fire. None of that seems pretty cool if you ask me. And back on the farm. Let's double check that we don't need these fish for the community center. We got a little wiggle on the sardine and the mussel. So we've got a sardine in here already. Just throw the mussel in. And we shall sell all the rest. Want to turn that Nautilus fossil into Gunther. Maybe we can remember to do that tomorrow. Throw it in this chest for now. Got a lot of fish to turn in, but none of them that I can tell off the top of my head will actually complete any bundles, so don't feel like we're too rushed there. I lost my clay. I'm wondering if I left that at the beach. That's probably what I did. Okay. Throw away the bamboo pole. Yay. Because I keep seeing it and thinking I should grab it and put it in my inventory. Thinking it's my fiberglass rod. But we've got some extra energy. And I did say I wanted to do some chopping. So let's clean up a couple of these trees. We do have the copper, so we should be able to get these tree stumps now. So maybe we'll chop a couple of them for the hardwood. But I think main priority right now is just experience in wood. Wow. I was gonna eat another one, but man, that filled up almost a half of my energy bar. I know my energy bar is still pretty small at this point in the game, but I'm still continually amazed at how much these new carrots replete your energy. Very cool. Very nice addition. Whoops. Didn't mean to break my fence there. Make sure we put a fence post pack. Excuse me, cat. You are firmly in my way. Let's see. A couple more carrots. I'd love to hit that 300 wood so that I can carry it around and eventually stick it back on the beach. Should only take a couple more trees. Maybe we'll also clear out that little path down to Cindersap. It was starting to get pretty crowded with weeds and I can't think of the word. Weeds and wood and stone. Not forage. I don't know. It'll come to me eventually. Let's see, what do we think? One more tree. And then maybe tomorrow we can go back and get our clay to get our silo. Well, I'm here. Let's do this one more tree. And no, we'll leave it. Leave it as a nice surprise next time I go to chop it and it only takes a couple swings. Let's clear out a space for me to get down to the forest. Let's see what else. I could start putting pathing down, but I think the big thing is just keeping this grass area out of my way. Okay, I'm gonna pass out just from not even hitting anything. Couple more here. 1, 2, 3. That looks pretty decent for now. Did manage to get to our 300 wood, so that's always a plus. tomorrow, things to think about. Going to get our other copper bar and the clay to get this silo. I should have a good chunk of money since I sold a bunch of fish. And I think our trash can will be ready, so maybe we can also check the weather, see if it rains, and see if we can therefore upgrade our watering can. What did we get here? Level 3 foraging, new crafting recipe cookout kit, and moss soup. So I know cookout kit already existed before, but I don't think it was this early. I've never used it before because I think, if I remember correctly, it was a pretty late game item, and I usually would have the kitchen to be able to cook anyway. But moss is a new object altogether, so I certainly have never seen moss soup. That's pretty cool. Also hit level 7 fishing. Cork bobber is my favorite bobber of all time. Basically, it just makes your fishing bar even bigger. Doesn't change the movement of the fish, but does make the bar bigger. Alright, Thursday. Copper trash can's ready. Let's check that weather report. Partially cloudy with the breeze, lots of pollen. Sounds like a beautiful day, but unfortunately, not a day filled with rain. So, no upgrading the watering can yet. I think if I want to make sure we can do that, the next step is to, just like my original goal, go down those mines, start getting some more iron ore, and craft a couple of sprinklers. I've got plenty of copper and plenty of access to copper, so the real limiting right now is just getting a couple of iron bars. It is Thursday the 18th, which means I think it's Pam's birthday. We definitely want to bring one of our parsnips to her today. Get a nice boost in energy. Nice boost in friendship. Oh, forgot to fill up my watering can. Yes, I would rather walk back and fill it up now. I don't know. I guess tomorrow I would have to pet the chickens anyway, so I could just fill it up then, but I'm in a habit of watering first, so that's just preferable for me. Keep that parsnip on us. Throw those in there. And we've got lots of money. We've got enough actually to upgrade our pick again, which would make the mine's progress so much better. But Abigail wants an anchovy. Maybe we can go get her one. Oh, I was gonna say, iron pickaxe, that's what it was. But I don't currently have enough iron bars yet, so hitting up the mines might be the most worth it. We did get another quest, Dust Sprites, 14 of them for the wizard. That is quite a bit, but it does give me a nice little ticket. It is indeed Pam's birthday, and then Shane's. We have enough money that we can buy a beer, maybe hold on to that. So that whenever we run into Shane in a couple days, we can gift him one. A ticket would give us an orange sapling. That would be pretty nice to get an orange sapling this early in the game. Usually they are much out of my finance, much out of my cost affordability. Is that what I'm trying to say? Lots of brain farts today. Finding words is more difficult than I think it needs to be. But we just fixed up the bridge to the right side of the beach and can pick up some beach foraging finally. That's a nice little addition. Oh look, bubble spots, my absolute favorite. There is that clay that I was trying to find. Keep some food on me, but otherwise have a bunch of spots open for fish. See if we can't get this anchovy here. We need to try to remember too, though, it is Pam's birthday. We do not want to go so late that we forget to gift her her parsnip. Luckily, she goes to the saloon basically every day, if not actually every day, maybe. So I just have to make it there eventually. If I do manage to catch an anchovy without it taking too long, I will head out and gift that to Abigail. That way I can then also make it to the mines for that quest for the wizard. I guess it's actually quest week. That seems to be where most of our focus is. Two aquamarine in that fishing chest, that's always a good find. Let's see what else we can manage. Nice, another fishing chest right off the bat. They did say it was a good luck day today. So, I guess maybe that's showing. Amphibian fossil, looks like we already turned that into Gunther. Nice, more herrings. Trying to use up these bubbles. Keep the fish coming nice and quick. Sardine, but no anchovy, not yet. Ooh. Third treasure chest in a quick period of time. It is a good luck day, isn't it? What do we think? Nautilus fossil, haven't turned that one in, so that's great. And a couple pieces of wood, sure. Can never have too much wood, I suppose. Wow, another treasure chest. I was gonna say, as soon as I get an anchovy, maybe I'll go find Abigail to turn in that quest, but one, there's no anchovies yet, but two, maybe I'll just keep on fishing. That rusty spoon is a good one, haven't got that yet. Are anchovy just uncommon? I was looking for anchovy yesterday too, and I found one all day long. I didn't think they were that uncommon, but could be mistaken. Must be. Flounder is always a good one. Gotta keep an eye on my energy. I was dangerously close to exhausting myself last time. But it looks like we're okay for now. Nice. Oop. What do we think? Another aquamarine. I am more than okay with that, thank you. Oops. Thought I went a little bit too far past the bubbles there, but instead I was just click happy. Another treasure chest. I've lost count. 6 maybe? Not too shabby. Not shabby at all. There's that anchovy. Okay, decisions. Deluxe bait. I think that's my first deluxe bait of the save. Okay, do we turn in that anchovy, go mining, or keep fishing? Having a lot of luck. I'm hesitant to leave my little bubble spot. Let's see, maybe we go push it until 2, push it till 3. Yep, another treasure chest. So maybe that's a sign that it was a good decision to stick it out. More deluxe bait. I like it. Now I think so. Deluxe bait, I believe it increases the size of your fishing bar and increases the bite speed, if I'm remembering correctly. But right now, since we're not pushing any particular fish that's difficult, we're just kind of casting pretty basic fish distances, basic fish types and eases. That I think we will be okay just with regular bait. Okay, it's 2 o'clock. Bubbles are still going strong, so we will keep up our 3 o'clock estimate and then go run those errands for the day. And hopefully they give us enough time to hit the mines up for a little bit too, because I really do want to go mining. More deluxe bait. Nice. Once we are looking for something in particular that's a little bit more challenging, that will come in very handy. Okay, decision was made for us. The bubble spot disappeared, so we will just pick up some things to donate, pick up some things to sell. How long was that anchovy in there? Could we have left a long time ago? Okay. Once again, I am oblivious. Keep that parsnip on us. Bring the stuff in case we run into Robin. And we'll go from there. We'll have to remember that that chest is there. I think that that's a safe spot for it to stay without getting in the way of anything, but better safe than sorry. Where were we going? Anchovy to Abigail. Turn things in. Parsnip to Pam. Okay. Did you ever go, like, into a room and just completely forget what you were doing? Or, oh my gosh, I do this one all the time. Open the fridge only to forget what you were looking for in the first place? That's how I just felt. I had just said all these things that I wanted to do, made it 2 steps into town, and my head was empty. That's okay. Luckily, we have this great inventory that can help jog our memory. I forgot that that was ready today, the copper trash can. Why did I come in here then? Just for funsies? Okay. Thanks, Clint. Where do you think we can find Pam? Is she already at the saloon? 3:30 seems pretty early. Indeed it is. I feel like she's probably more likely at Joja than in her trailer right now. And definitely not in her trailer. It's really nice once the bus stop is fixed up because then you know where to find her basically every day. Hey, you remember my birthday? I'm impressed. Thanks. Blah. I had one too many caramel porters at the saloon last night. Go away. Nice. Okay. Caramel versus caramel. I'm really surprised at myself, actually. Abigail, we're looking for Abigail. There she is. For saying caramel, I never say caramel. I always say caramel. I don't know what came into me. I'm honestly a little surprised, ashamed of myself for saying the backwards thing. But no, it doesn't. I don't think it matters either which way. I've just pretty much only ever said caramel growing up, so that was really weird. Felt almost like an out-of-body experience to have heard myself say one thing when I don't. I don't usually, and I tease my partner all the time for saying caramel. Alright, so we've got our little orange sapling. Let's go find that a new home. And then I think that's it. We will then go to the mines. Home for the orange sapling, get that growing. And then the mines. I think I can plant him pretty much all the way in this corner. That way he takes up as little space as possible. Officially, you have to have like space all the way around the tree, the fruit tree, for it to grow. And that includes like pathing. You can't even put pathing down until it's fully grown. I feel like usually you need a sea urchin and coral. Maybe not anymore. I don't see them wiggling, but it's okay. Just make sure there's nothing else there. Cool. Sell. Brain. Perfect. What was I saying? Normally for fruit trees, you have to have space all the way around them for them to grow, not even paths. But I've noticed that up against the edge of your farm, like kind of where, if there's a cliff face or a fence, a lot of times that counts for some reason, maybe just because it's not like a fence that you've placed down. I'm not really sure what the exact rationale is, but I think it's the same reason why a lot of people will put fruit trees around the edge of their greenhouse, because the greenhouse edges are coated in some way that lets you, and it lets the tree grow. So the edge of the farm is the same. So I kind of like to find and use those little corners when I remember to. I do still want to get that silo, but I needed a 5th copper bar anyway, and Robin was closed, so that will be something we will just throw in the chest and have ready to go. We'll have to remember to pull out 5 copper bar for that purpose when we're done. What do we think? Is that everything? Let's keep some stone on me. I usually forget to carry stone and end up on a spiral floor and regretting that I don't have any. So maybe this time I will remember that I have some and actually use it. Oh, good. Okay. Overexerted myself. 1 rock into the mines. That is pretty impressive, if I do say so myself. Thankfully, I have a good chunk of carrots with me. Now, I did make it to 45 last time, and I think I got here pretty late. So I think there's definitely a chance we can push to 50. It'll be a little tight. Ooh, I do have this dust sprite thing. 14 per the wizard's request. See if we can make that happen. Blue slimes I don't usually take my time with, but I wanted a chance at these dust sprites without him kind of getting in the way, so. Crystal fruit drop. That's 2 dwarf scrolls in a row there. I know I've turned in 1, but I don't remember which, so either way, we've at least gotten 1 more now in the last second. Dwarf Scroll 3 and Dwarf Scroll 2 both need to be donated, so look at that. We are officially 1 Dwarf Scroll away from getting the Dwarvish translation guide. Let's see, we've already got the stairs, so that's good. How many are we at with dust sprites? 7, we're about halfway there. Let's make sure we get those 5 up top then, before we go down the staircase. Chipping away at my health a little bit, but luckily dust sprites aren't too powerful. And there we have it. 2 more dust sprites to go. That should be doable. Look at that. There they are, sitting, waiting, unsuspecting. I haven't got too much iron this time. I did skip a couple of iron nodes on the way down. Ooh, that was not a good thing. Run away, eat a little bit. Too many, too strong enemies. See if I can't just chip away at these guys one at a time. Come on, little dust sprite. Nope, your slime friends are coming too. Back you up against a corner. Hopefully I can get both of them at the same time. There we go. Ooh, and a jade. Alright. Not too shabby. 11:30 though, and still need 2 more floors. Might be tight. We'll see how good the luck holds. Oh, I can put some cherry bombs down. So cherry bombs down though, that would be helpful probably. Second jade of the day, that's nice. A good amount of iron ore. That should be enough for a couple bars that I can use to upgrade my pick again, as well as a couple bars to put some sprinklers down. I feel like that will help me immensely with my watering time, as well as obviously getting through the mines that much faster, so. Tundra boots just give me an extra defense. Definitely want to throw those on. Throw a couple of ore in the furnace. And then bring some of this stuff back with me. Let's see. Of course, don't want to forget my tools. I like a certain little setup, so get those back. Carrots. Carrots can hang out. I've got lots of other food in this area. I want to bring those 5 copper bars. I want to bring all of my other little goodies there. These aren't quite done yet. Unfortunate. I was really hoping to get a second round going. I have just enough copper ore that I could make 2 more. Or 1 more. Let's do that. That way I can get just 1 more iron ore going. Take those 5 with me in case I do decide to upgrade my copper pick tomorrow. I have enough money, so I'm very, very tempted. That looks like we should do it. End of day 18. Make it home, go to sleep, and I think I will end the stream there for right now. Got a couple things on the to-do list for tomorrow. See if we can't upgrade that pick and really do some true mining mayhem at that point. Couple jade to sell, and otherwise quick night. Just barely making it at 150. Ooh, what on earth is this? I've actually never seen this before. That looks like Mr. Key. Mystery boxes can now be found. Okay. Are they just gonna be lying around? They kind of look like the same as the boxes on the beach farm that wash up, but just blue. I wonder if they'll just kind of like wash up on the shores, or if they're found, I don't know, I guess like anything else, like from a hoeing spot. Just take a quick peek. I don't see anything that is screaming at me mystery box, at least from the front of my farm, so we will have something exciting to look forward to next time. Thanks so much for joining, and otherwise, see you shortly.